I wanted to make this video about prop firms for a while now because I think there's a lot of debate about it, and this is probably a video that I would have liked to see when I was hesitating about going prop firms. In my trading journey, I started with my own capital and I was slowly raising my risk as I was progressing. And I always heard about prop firms for a while, but for me, it was always about just trading my own capital, and all I heard about them was that they were there for you to fail, that there were excessive rules, and that it was sort of a bit rigged against you, to be honest. I tried them for the first time in August of last year, and honestly, since I've started, I wouldn't go back. So if you're hesitating about using prop firms or not, if you're a beginner or more advanced in your trading, maybe this video is for you. The thing with the normal content that you see online about prop firms or not prop firms, and that ever-going debate that there is that most of the time the opinions of people are biased. There's people that are promoting prop firms because they've got affiliates with them and they earn money from people using their code. And on the other side, you have people that are against prop firms because they don't have affiliate, but they do have affiliate with exchanges like Bybit, BitGet, etc., and they get fees of all the trades that you take. So it is not their advantage for you to use prop as much as it is an advantage for the ones promoting them that have got affiliate with them. So there's usually money involved either way, either if it's for prop firms or against prop firm. There's some honest opinions out there, but yeah, I'd say most of the time it'll be an affiliate code behind it. I can only talk for the firm I use. I've only used one, and I don't tell you what to use as a prop firm. I'm just telling you why prop helped me personally. I finally got my haircut, by the way, looking pretty good. Important disclaimer is that not all props are the same. The one I use, Breakout, you've got no restrictive rules at all. So it's basically just your maximum drawdown and your daily drawdown, which is the closest you can get from trading your personal account, really. And there is prop firms with max payout, consistency rules, lot size restrictions, mandatory stop losses, I heard. And those rules can actually make it way harder for beginners. If you're experienced and you know how to navigate those rules, it's okay. But if you're a beginner and you want to use the prop firms as a paper trading, like I'll explain later, you probably want something without the rules. So you don't have something extra difficult in your way that just makes your trading more complicated. So why prop firm helped me? The last year I took the whole year off to go fully into trading and to learn as much as I could. So not profitable, but spending 100% of my time on it. And I came to a point towards the end of the year where my savings were becoming less and less, and my size was I was trying to increase my size, and I was in this situation where my trading was getting better, but it was more uncomfortable to risk that money when my bankroll was just going down. It adds more pressure into your trading, and it's absolutely something you do not want to face. It took me months before I made a decision, basically because most of the talks were negative about them, but I knew at the same time that it was maybe my opportunity to keep trading, still be in the game, and the more you risk, and so the bigger the reward is, the more restrictive you're going to be with your trading, you know. So if you're trading small size and you want to make money, you're going to try to take that so many trades, so it's like a significant amount. If your risk is bigger, your reward is bigger, and you can satisfy yourself with like a 3%, 5% a month, which is basically what people should aim for, and not like per week. Personally, for the amount I was risking on, let's say 3 or 4 trades, that was the amount I would pay for an evaluation that would allow me to risk $500 per trade if funded. So the risk to reward on this was just amazing to not take. It removed all the emotional pressure I had, and because I knew that the only money I could lose is the money that I've spent on my evaluation, and then after that, I had no more risk, and it's basically capped. If you put money onto an exchange, because let's say you want to open a position of $50, you need to have on that exchange maybe 500 or 600, and those 500 or $600 are at risk of you overtrading, at risk of not putting a stop loss and being liquidated for the whole thing. So usually you need more capital sitting there for the amount that you want to risk. So it basically allowed me to continue trading, continue learning, sharpen my skills, and just still be part of the game. In all honesty, if it wasn't for prop firms, I don't think I would still be trading now, or I'll just be trading a tiny size and it'll feel like I'm just going nowhere. Why are prop firms good for beginners? I used to say that it was only for people that are profitable or like break even, because otherwise there's no point. But I changed my mind on that fact, because beginners can practice their skills at dealing with an exchange, putting a position in, putting a stop loss, all these things that you still have to do with a live account is the exact same thing into a prop account. You're learning trade execution, risk management, because you have that maximum daily drawdown, which is a good thing to have. It instills in you good trading behaviors. You have your drawdown that you have to manage, so however you want to use it. Like, I have got a video explaining how I'm doing it my way. So for example, for a 6% drawdown, that only allows me 6 losing trades, but if I split my risk in 0.5% per trade, then suddenly I've got 12 losing trades as a buffer. One of the psychological advantage that prop firm has is train your brain to work with bigger numbers, because eventually, even on your personal account, you're going to have to increase size at some point, and people might get uncomfortable with risking like $100 or $500 if they're not used to it. So the fact that you have this simulated environment with those big numbers might help you build up to being comfortable with this. Second, you might be able to stop looking at the numbers and be more focused on the R results. And so, numbers can become emotionally neutral, and it can prepare traders to scale up. In the downside, apart from the prop with rules, I don't think there's really any. I didn't see the fees are the exact same as a normal exchange like BitGet. I actually didn't see any slippage. So, on a normal exchange, if you get a drastic fall in price, and you might get filled under your stop loss, for example, if you're in a long. But with props, probably because it's a simulated environment, I didn't see that. My stops have always been executed at the exact same price that I put them at. The downside that I can think that'll be more noticeable is the behavior of traders. Traders may be more inclined to just bet and go big. They see those videos about people telling them to pass an evaluation in 1 trade or 2 trades or full port, and those people that say you can buy 10 evaluations and go big on them, and then you're going to trade your funded different. In my opinion, I don't think it works that way. I want to trade my evaluation the same as my funded and still have that habit of trading as if it was a live account, like a personal account. It's sort of like the evaluations become addictive, and if you've got a fair bit of money, it might become easy for you to just try to pass it in 2 trades, be aggressive, and then repeat and keep buying more and more if money is not a big problem for you. The thing is, I think you're going to be less likely to change your behavior once you're funded. You're going to want that big payouts. You want to try to get money quick in. And if the trader is not mentally stable and ready for this, that's one of the downsides. And you still need an edge. You still need to become good at trading. It's not a casino monopoly thing that just going to help you make money magically because you're trading a 100K account. Nah. I want to touch on what I said about the beginners being able to trade a prop firm account to train themselves and treat it as a sort of paper trading environment. So not thinking about passing an evaluation at all, or not thinking about getting payouts, just working out your skills and using the platform and all these things that can allow you for a little fee just take a big number of trades. All right, so we're on the breakout dashboard to buy your evaluations. In my opinion, the classic is the best, especially if you want to treat this as a beginner, because you're going to have the smaller target and the biggest daily drawdown and maximum drawdown. If you're already, let's say, risking $10 per trade for a $45 fee, which would be like four or 5 losing trades for you, you get a $5,000 account. 1% of this is $50, and you have 6 trades, which is $300 if you risk 1% per trade. If you want to trade the exact same size you were trading before, which is $10, you can still trade those $10, but now you've got 30 trades in a row available for you. Forget about reaching the goal, forget about trying to make money, and just you can trade in this account into the same environment than an exchange. You have your limit at $45 is all you're going to lose, and you have 30 losing trades for you to practice. And during that time, let's say this is your base level, you can trade, forget about the target of the $500, and you just know you have your maximum drawdown here. And you can see what is your equity curve as you trade. Is it just going down over time? Are you sort of making some big gains, losing, staying break even? And just study this. And this is your paper trading in a real environment. It's so difficult to paper trade on TradingView because you don't track all your trades, you don't see what's your real P&L. I mean, you could with the help of the paper trading tool, but it is not the same as placing orders on a real exchange. And so here you have the platform. You're capped at $45. Like I said earlier as well, if you want to trade your $10 on an exchange, to be able to have this as a stop loss, I don't know the exact numbers, but you're probably gonna have to put at least $500 on there, maybe $300, to be able to open that position that allows you, even with high leverage, that allows you to risk those $10. Whereas here, this is the maximum you're gonna lose. Here, you might have your $300 that are at risk. I just bought another account. This is my third one for the year. So documenting the whole journey so you can follow along my weekly recaps, the trades I take, or what I think about the market on my X account. Eventually, I want to do some like live trading sessions. So I'm not sure if I'll do it still when I'm in valuation or if I'll wait to be funded for that. But let me know in the comments if you'd be keen for me to do Asian and London, UK live sessions many days a week, not every day, but a couple days per week at least. So yeah, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps. I'll see you on the weekly recaps and on another video. See you guys.